Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today I am doing a fun video. One of you guys, actually the same one of you that gifted me the Cliona Duochromes, also gifted me some products from Lethal Cosmetics. My heart's racing even thinking about the fact that you're just so generous. Thank you so much. I'm not going to say names because I don't know if that's weird, but just know I am so eternally grateful. Thank you. I got a highlight and a palette. I'm not going to show you right now because spoilers, but I mean, you can see some of the shades on my eyes, but I want you to be surprised at the colors I chose for my palette. I really like my color story, just saying. But I did a little bit of a chatty get ready with me. I just did my full face. I'd asked 4 questions, I should say, on my Instagram stories, and some of you guys had some questions. I answered as many as I could, and yeah. I guess let's just hop into it. I'm not gonna ramble too long in this intro because the video will probably be long, so let's just do some makeup. Hello, hello. I already have my brow gel in and I've already primed my face with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, of course. And now we're going to create a face. I'm gonna chat a bit. I asked if you guys had anything specific you wanted me to chat about on my Instagram stories, so I'll kind of go over any of those questions you guys had, and yeah. I don't know what exactly we're going to create. The main premise of this video is going to be playing with the Lethal Cosmetics products I got gifted from one of you guys. I'm really excited. So if I don't necessarily go in detail about all the products I'm using, check the description box, it'll be written down there. So yeah, let's just dive right in. Basically, a lot of you just really want to know about the wedding in general. The day that I'm uploading this is going to be on February 13th, I think, and I get married on Valentine's Day. So I'm getting married the day after you're seeing this, using the Bite Changemaker foundation because I'm obsessed. I'm excited. I'm nervous. Today's actually our rehearsal. I'm just nervous that I'm going to do something wrong. Like I'm going to say something wrong or trip and fall or something like that. Just to reiterate, I've addressed this quite a few times and I posted it on my Instagram story as well. I'm not doing a wedding makeup video. Not even after the wedding. I just want to keep that private to myself, you know? I share all of my looks with you guys, always. So this time I just want it to be solely mine. And it's not like I'm going to keep any secrets or anything. Like, I'm not going to use anything I've never used and shown you guys before. I'm going to use stuff that I know and love and wears well and looks good. So you don't have to worry about, like, me keeping secrets from you. I'm not going to try anything new and wild. It's just going to be things that I know and love and make me feel good. But I do want to keep it private to myself. And I'm also not vlogging. I get asked that all the time if I'm doing a wedding vlog. And I'm just not going to be spending my day focusing on vlogging. You know what I mean? I want to live in the moment. I want to just enjoy the people around me. We don't have a videographer because that's expensive. I know typically YouTubers post their wedding videos online, but I'm just not going to have one, so I'm not even sorry because it's my wedding and my money, so that's that. I'm glad that you guys are excited for me. I got a lot of just well wishes in this question on Instagram. So thank you for being sweet. Using the Juvia's Place concealer. I think this one might be my #1 favorite concealer, but I like a lot of concealers. Let me see if there were any specific wedding questions that you guys had. I mean, you just want to know really whatever I'm telling you, like the vibe I'm going for, things like that. We're just going for pretty. Like, we don't want anything wild and crazy. We aren't doing a specific theme. We don't have colors. We're getting married at a garden. I just wanted somewhere that was already pretty that I wouldn't have to spend a bunch of money decorating because then it's wasteful because it's only going to be used for the purpose of decorating for the wedding. I wanted somewhere that was already pretty so I wouldn't have to have that. We're just going to get married in front of a tree. And then the reception's inside at the same location. But it's just going to be chill. I think we're expecting 70 to 75 people. Italian food, salad, beer, wine, dancing, fun. I don't know. That's kind of how it is. We don't want anything, I don't know, it's not like crazy formal. I think the attire I put on the invitation was just semi-formal, like basically just try a little bit kind of thing. But we're excited. I'm excited for the rehearsal tonight. I'm excited to give out my bridal party gifts. The gifts to Zane's parents. My parents aren't attending the reception. My family's a little distant with me, and I'm also distant with them. We're just not like on that same wavelength. They're supposed to be coming to the wedding, so that'll be good. I'm excited. Huda Beauty Tantor in Fair. I'm so obsessed with this. Julia Mazzucato. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I heard her recommend this, I think, and I had to have it. It's very pigmented. A little goes a long way. Like, I barely dipped in to get this amount of product. I'm asked if we're going on a honeymoon. Yeah, I think I've talked about it. Maybe I haven't talked about it that in detail, but we're going on a cruise that starts in California. We're actually it's in May. We're gonna fly out a few days beforehand into LA and spend a couple days there, and then we're gonna take a bus down to San Diego, spend the full day there, and then the cruise ports out of San Diego the next day. It's through Royal Caribbean. That's who we always do our cruises with. It's gonna stop in San Francisco for 2 days, Astoria, Oregon, Seattle, and end in Vancouver, and we're just gonna go home that same night because we'll have already been gone so long. And we're going on a cruise with Zane's family in 2021 that is in Hawaii and also ends in Vancouver, and I think they want to stay an extra couple days then, so we'll just explore Vancouver more the next year. Oh, I'm so excited though. I can't wait to visit California and just all these cool cities. It's gonna be such a blast. We bought our plane tickets, we got our Airbnb. Well, B's, because we're going to LA and San Diego. I think we're going to do the Napa Valley wine train when we're in San Francisco. That really appealed to both of us. I'm down to sit on a train and drink some wine. Zane's not a drinker at all, but he just really wants to go on a train. I really want to visit Alcatraz. There's a lot of things I want to do, but I also just kind of want to just enjoy and explore, do local things. My favorite thing ever is visiting local, like, ice cream shops. I don't know why. I can't wait to visit all the cool vegan places in LA. That's gonna be really fun. Blush, Milk Makeup Swish Stick. Love this. But yeah, that's our honeymoon. I'm really excited. We are going out of town the weekend of the wedding. We're just gonna go to St. Augustine and just spend the weekend there. Just to do something. It would have felt weird to do nothing. So we're gonna have a little mini moon. I booked us couples massages. We'll get dinner, 2 nights. We'll explore. I don't want to do a ghost tour. I've still yet to do one of the St. Augustine ghost tours, and I've been to St. Augustine a billion times. So that'll be fun. I like St. Augustine a lot. I don't care about the beach because I'm just not a beach person, but I love the city itself. All right, let's see. What else do you guys want to know? How should someone starting out with more extreme makeup get more comfortable with it? Honestly, just wearing it more. You get more used to seeing yourself with it, and then it becomes easier to wear it. I don't know if that's a very good answer, but it's truly my best advice. You just have to wear it more. Not even necessarily in public. You just have to, I'm taking the Colourpop light stick in. I actually don't know what shade this is, Star Bright. But you just have to get used to seeing yourself, not necessarily in public, even just in your own home. Maybe start incorporating more extreme things slowly so that it doesn't feel like everything all at once. But it just takes practice. Tell yourself you like it and rock it. That's pretty much my best advice for you. I'm gonna set my face now with the Milk Makeup Blur Setting Powder. As usual, it's my favorite. Just kind of turn it upside down and knock it around until the powder comes out. I actually take off the little, there's another cap that goes on the inside. I take that off just so I can dump powder into the cap this way. Works easier for me that way. Get all these creases out of my eyes. Did I tell you guys I have my wisdom tooth removal scheduled? Yep, that's happening on March 2nd. So once I'm done with wedding pre-filming, I'm gonna start with wisdom tooth pre-filming. My whole life is just one big pre-film. I'm actually baking here a little bit because my smile lines bust through. So I'm trying to do everything I can to keep those suckers at bay. Because I do not need smile lines all day on my wedding day. But it's also just partially inevitable. Do I like watching spooky channels, and which ones are my favorite? I actually don't think I watch any spooky specific channels. I really don't watch that much YouTube besides beauty. Let me go through my subscriptions really quick. Who do I follow that isn't beauty related? I follow Harmony Nice. She talks about Wicca. I follow Jenna Marbles, Jordan Shrinks, Jenna Marbles' boyfriend Julian. Liza Koshy, even though she doesn't really post too much. Molly Burke. I really don't follow like that many people. It's kind of it, I think. Half Cousins podcast technically isn't necessarily beauty related. I don't really follow any specific spooky channels. If you have any recommendations, let me know, but yeah, I don't have an answer for you. I'm gonna bust out a bronzer that I haven't used. Making a lot of noise, I apologize, in a hot minute. The Becca Bali Sands. This is actually my second one because I totally finished my first one. Isn't that crazy? I actually completely finished a whole bronzer. So I bought another one. It's just such a good bronzer for pale skin. Not too intense, it builds up nicely. It leaves a really pretty sheen on the skin. All around, I just really like this one. I don't know what my bangs are doing right now. They have so much dry shampoo in them. They're defying gravity right now. Cute. Tips on how to contour, how to make contour look good on pale skin without it looking too orange or too dark. You just have to be really conscious on what you're buying. Don't buy anything that's too orange or too dark for starters. Start lighter. You can always build the product up if you have a lighter shade. Cool tone shades tend to look better, but it also depends on your skin tone. It's a trial and error. I love my Lunatic Labs contour book for contour. I personally dip into mostly this shade with just like a slight bit of the grays, but I don't even like full on contour very often. I mostly just use bronzer, and that Becca one is one of my favorites. I really like the Talk to the Palm bronzer from Colourpop, but that one is a bit more pigmented. I'd recommend the one lighter if you're worried about that. It's a trial and error though. Just make sure you're conscious of not buying something too dark. Stick with the more fair skin side of things. Favorite blush? As of right now, I'd probably have to say the Fairy Blush one in Sunstone. I really like that one, so I'm gonna go in with right now. Everyone always asks about this brush when I use it. It's just the Morphe E4. It's just an angled one. I don't even have an attachment to this specific one. Like if this one were to get lost, I would just get a different angled brush. I probably have other angled brushes. This is just the one that's kind of stuck in my cup. I don't have an attachment to it, but that's the brush. I just love this blush. It's so freaking cute. Tell me that's not the cutest blush ever. How do I stay on top of things to working in the salon to YouTube? Pfft, heck if I know. Most of the time I don't feel like I'm on top of anything. I feel like I'm just slowly drowning in responsibilities. I don't know, I guess I just try to make a conscious effort to get stuff done. I just set goals and I just do them. I get really bad guilt if I don't accomplish the goals that I've set for myself, so I think that kind of helps motivate me in and of itself. I'm gonna dust away this bake. And I'm gonna take my Lunatic Lab book again and take mostly the white with a tiny bit of the yellow just to clean up underneath my blush and bronzer. I just really like the way it looks, just to kind of clean things up and make it look more open. And it's a little bit less harsh of a line than baking would do. And I don't like baking because my skin's too dry for that. My camera battery died, so if things look different, that's why. Let's see, let's get another question. I'm terrified of student debt, but want to pursue schooling. Any advice? You're inspirational. I appreciate that, but I'm just trying my best. I mean, student debt's kind of inevitable unless you just have money out of pocket to pay for everything, which is not most of us. So you just have to kind of accept that that's the way it is, and you just have to kind of embrace it a little bit and just make sure you have a game plan on how you're going to pay off your debts each month. Things like that. Don't get in over your head. Only take what you can handle, kind of thing. I'm still paying off my student loans from cosmetology school, and I hate it, but it's kind of a part of life. I just like I don't know, you just kind of have to deal with it. If schooling is something you want to do and having loans is just what it's going to take to do that, then you just have to make it happen. I'm going to go in with Freck. I haven't used Freck in a while. I've been using the Lottie London one. And I've been missing this one. I like the color of Freck just a little bit more. And I just like the product itself. The formula is just a little bit nicer for me. But I still like the Lottie London one for the price. It's hard to argue that. And this one's way less messy. I feel like this one's a little bit more kind of foolproof. It doesn't smear as bad as the Lottie London one does. That one you kind of have to wait a minute before you mess with it. My little beauty marks. Just gotta show them off and embrace them. All right, for blush, I mean not blush, highlight, we're gonna dip into this Lethal Cosmetics one. It's in the shade Ionic. Oh, it's so pretty. The one who gifted it to me, I don't want to say names in case she's not okay with that, but she wanted to get me 2 highlights, but I just told her I frankly did not need to. And I was greatly appreciative of just the one. And this is so pretty. I've been dying to use it, but I wanted to use it for the first time with you guys. Look how pretty and pink that is. That's so cute. Ooh. It's so soft. It doesn't appear to be glittery, which, you know, I'm cool with the glittery highlight, but I know a lot of people are not, so. Ooh, I really like that. I'm just gonna hit up all my highlighty zones. Ooh, I like that. It's cute. Aw, what a little cutie. All right, I'm gonna set my face now with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Setting Mist. Somebody asked me my favorite lip mask. It's this NYX one, the Bear With Me lip conditioner. I love this one. I've been using it every day since I got it. I've had it for months. It just feels so good. Are you guys ready to see the palette that I built? She bought it for me, but she let me pick the shade, so this is totally me. Look how lovely. I love this. I spent quite a while, well, actually I didn't spend that long forming this color story. I just kind of went with what I gravitated towards, and then with the blanks I just kind of filled in things that I thought would look good. I freaking love this. I picked 5 mattes, 4 shimmers. Usually I like more mattes in a palette than I do shimmers, but considering this one I put in there specifically to be an inner corner highlight, it's more like half and half, plus an inner corner highlight. Oh, I love it. And this actually kind of coincides with my next question. It's if you could only have just one color palette, just one, what would it be? I feel like it would be something with like periwinkles, teals, chartreuses, kind of something in that realm, like kind of something in this zone. Like, I love that. Makes me so happy. But I really like this color story. I can't wait to dive into these shadows. I've heard nothing but good things about Lethal Cosmetics. So we're gonna create something. I don't know what it's gonna be. I want to play with all of them. It's so hard to decide. We'll figure it out. I'm going to prime my eye with my Smashbox Lid Primer in Light. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know the shades of these of these shadows offhand, but I will put the shades. I'll put the shades in the entire palette from left to right, up and down in the description box, and then you can just kind of figure out what I've used based on that. Like, I'll have it like left to right. You know what I mean? I'll have the shadows down below. I'm gonna take this like dirty chartreusey color and I want to put it in the front portion of my crease, I think. Let's hope I don't regret that. I'm just gonna take this Morphe M518. I don't have an attachment to that brush or anything, but most of my brushes are dirty. I desperately need to clean them. Love taking the plastic off of these mirrors. Just want to run that through the front of my crease. Ugh, this color is what dreams are made of. I love a dirty chartreuse. That's so good. Let me see some more questions. I'm trying to do this as best as I can. How do you learn to cut your fake eyelashes to fit your eye shape? I trim from the outside edge and I just do little by little until it fits my eye comfortably. It's kind of just a trial and error thing. It took me a while to kind of get the hang of it, but just take little bits at a time from the outside because you don't want to cut from the inside because you really need that taper to go into your inner corner nicely. How do you take your eye close-up makeup? How do you take your close-up eye makeup photos? Mine always look so wonky. Well, I use a Canon T5i. I know my camera's fairly good from what I've heard. I don't know anything about cameras, but that's what I was told when I was inquiring about cameras. So my camera's good. I zoom in. I keep it on the close-up setting. I have lots of good lighting around me when I take my pictures. I have my 2 softboxes. Practice. That's my best advice. I wish I had better advice, but I just don't know anything about cameras. I want to take this periwinkle now. I'm dying to dive into that. I'm taking this random brush from Lab Squared. I don't know where this brush is from. Has to be a BoxyCharm or something. I don't know why, but something about like periwinkle and chartreuse together. It's like one of my favorite color combinations in the world. There's just something about it that's so cute to me. So far these shadows are just so lovely. They build up kind of slow at first, but then once they're there and they're blended and they're beautiful. I'm seeming to have like the easiest time. Just gonna lightly pop some of this under my lower lash as well. There is some kick up in the pan from dipping my shadows in, but that honestly doesn't bother me. I couldn't care less if some kick up happens. Let's see some more questions. Will I ever be interested in Manny MUA's Strawberry Dream palette? I mean, my rule of thumb is if I wasn't really interested when it first dropped, I'm most likely cool with not having it. I love the packaging of that palette so much, and I was so hyped for it when I just saw the packaging reveal, but the inside just wasn't enough to draw me in and make me want to spend the money on it. You know what I mean? So most likely not. I don't think I'll ever own that palette in my lifetime, and I'm okay with that. Look how lovely that is. Guys, I'm just dying over here. It's so pretty. So cute. I'm going to take this darker teal shade now, and I'm going to pop that in my outer corner to deepen up this periwinkle kind of zone a little bit. I feel like someone's going to ask me how I came up with this color story. I truly don't know. I went with the things that drew me in. Like, I think these shades, these four right here, I like immediately went to, and then it just kind of happened. I don't know. I don't really have a profound reason of how I came up with this color story. These little elf like tapered pencil brushes are like my favorite thing ever. I bought so many of them when I found them in the elf store in New York last Christmas time. Well, Christmas time of 2018, and I'm so glad I bought so many, because I use them religiously. I really need to do a brush declutter. Maybe I'll do that instead of doing like an actual favorite brushes video, because like I use so many different kinds of brushes and I'm pretty good at working with kind of what I have if my other brushes are dirty. That's why I don't have like the same 3 brushes every look. So maybe I'll do a brush declutter and then I can kind of talk about why I like certain brushes. Let me know if that would be helpful. There's some brushes I desperately want to get rid of, like all these natural hair Morphe brushes that I've had forever. I don't buy natural hair brushes anymore, but I'm just hanging on to those just because I've like never decluttered my brushes in my life. I feel like I kind of want to just have like this and this across the lid. Maybe just this one though. I'm not positive what I want to do there. I'm going to take this Alter Ego brush, it's the number 5 brush, and I'm going to grab my NYX glitter primer. So many of you were so sweet in this like IG thread on Instagram stories, just saying how like inspiring I am and how much you like my channel, and those comments just warm my heart more than anything. You guys don't even know, because I get stressed so easy that I'm not doing good enough. So thank you very much for the encouragement. Favorite YouTubers, could be beauty specific or not. Without looking at my phone in no particular order: Spooky Lips and Fat Hips, Abby Williamson, Hannah Smoky Glow, Julia Mazzucato, Angelica. Goodness. This color is beautiful. I'm like getting distracted by the color of this. I think I am gonna do both shades, by the way. And I'm like kind of doing a cut crease, but I'm not making it that precise either. Ooh, why can't I think of anybody? There's somebody on the tip of my tongue. I just can't think of who it is. I don't know who it is. I've really been obsessed with Julia Mazzucato lately, though. I discovered her maybe a month ago, and I've been binging her videos in my free time. I love Mel Thompson, Kelly Gooch, and Samantha March, even though all 3 of them are not like my makeup style at all. Like, they are more neutral and they like more, well, Mel Thompson specifically likes more high-end stuff, like luxury stuff. That is not my budget, but I love their videos. Look how beautiful. Work of art. I've done it again. I'm gonna pop that lighter shimmer. Actually, I'm just gonna kind of mix the shimmers and pop it right here. Okay, I have to look at my subscriptions and just like, I'm only gonna say the people I watch like all of their videos. How about that? Because I love so many people. Atlee, Emily Violet Marie, I adore. Glam and Gore, It's Likely Makeup, even though she doesn't post too often anymore. I still love Kathleen Lights. I love Lauren May Beauty. I love Nisi Pisa, of course. Why didn't I say her earlier? Porcelain, but I'm biased because we're also friends IRL, even though I haven't seen her in a while. I love Snitchery. I love that girl Shay XO. I love so many people. And then like Jenna Marbles I love, and she's not beauty related. I love a lot of people, okay? I have a lot of love to give. And I'm so happy with this look. That's so pretty. For the inner corner, I'm going to take my inner corner dedicated shade. I don't plan on doing a 3LX1 palette with this, just simply because I like to do 3LX1 palettes with already made palettes to give you inspiration for palettes you own, You guys likely don't own this exact combination of colors in a Lethal Cosmetics palette, but I will try to play with this and get ready with me's. I will try to maybe do a palette bingo with it. I will get use out of it, I promise you, but don't expect a 3-Looks-1 palette with it. All right, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm going to finish up the other eye, throw on lashes, liner, lips, all that good stuff, and we will chat some more when I get back. All right, this is my look complete. I feel so cute. I love this eye look so much. It's so pretty. I feel like my skin looks really nice today. I'm really happy with just everything. My eye pencil I decided to go with is LA Girl Fresh. My lashes, I tried something new. I went with a pair from Alter Ego that got sent to me. They're in the style Amour. They're quite small. They're itty bitty littles. But these might be big for somebody else, but for me these are so tiny, but they are cute. And the band was nice. They went on easily, but they're very small for me. And on my lips I went with Stone from Dose of Colors. I just wanted a nice cooler toned pinky nude. I like it a lot. I really love this look. I love the palette. I really like these shadows so far. I am gonna have a blast playing with these. So far so good with these. The quality is just as good as I was expecting. The highlight is so lovely. I love that pinky shift. It's so cute. Anyways, if you made it to the end, why don't you leave me a vegetable emoji if you made it to the end of this video. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's Beauty and follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.